they're a lot of fun to watch, for one thing, and they're very educational. And it's every time, and I'll listen to them over and over. And there's a place on the website where you can actually put your favorite videos there. And but every video that I get, it's really a plan. It's a plan of how to grow a business, a cleaning business. And so I look at those videos that I get in once a week as a piece of the puzzle that will eventually complete the bigger piece of the puzzle, or the entire puzzle, that is just going to lay out success and profitability. He does. Dan does. In fact, a lot of his teaching, Dan will actually start out with a personal story, like he was talking about the other day of, talking about a walkthrough, and then kind of give a scenario of what happened to him on occasion that apparently didn't turn out so well. But so it's, and I like that part. I want to hear more of that, the things that Dan and Tony have gone through in the past, and be able, because that just makes it more relatable. How Dan teaches, it's certainly, I've read a lot of books on janitorial, how to start a janitorial company, and the stuff that Dan teaches, I've never read any of the other books, so it's his is based on his personal, Dan's and Tony's background experience, so it's worth a lot. Absolutely. In fact, you can even download the notes afterwards, which I have done. And in fact, I'm going to be using some of Dan and Tony's notes and the videos as part of the training for supervisors that come in to the company, because there's a lot there that's related to customer service, that sort of thing. So I think it acts as a very good training program for the company. Yeah. It isn't all theory. It's just based on Dan and Tony's practical background, and if you ever get a chance to read Dan and Tony's story and how they got started, I thought I made every mistake in the book. Well, Dan and Tony really made me look like an expert. But the nice thing about that is that they really learned, and Dan and Tony turned their company around, but they got off to a rough start, and in a way that's kind of good for us now, because we can learn from that. Dan does offer a lot of marketing ideas of how to promote your cleaning business. As Dan likes to say, you're really not in the cleaning business, you're in the marketing of your cleaning business. Well, because these are people who have actually started a cleaning business, who've actually done very, very well with it, and they're very good mentors. And there's no need to reinvent the mousetrap. If you can follow their advice and the things they've done, there's no reason why you can't do the same thing. I would highly recommend it, as long as they're not in my area.